And the second day, what did we do the second day?
That's when we rented the moat.
Oh yeah.
And
The second day we pretty much was like almost a free day
we
for
went
the
to
most part.
we went to Bamboo Bar and Grill
yeah,
for breakfast.
got some breakfast,
Mhm.
which was fine. He tried saltfish.
The weather was a lot better the next day.
Yeah,
It was.
It
We
wasn't
woke
raining.
up. I woke up like 6 in the morning. Walked out to the balcony. The sun was coming out. It wasn't none of that rainy shit. The palm trees. You see the ocean. It was just like, this was so different from the day before. It was all rainy and gray and shit the day before. It was like, now we talking. Thursday, because we got there Wednesday. Thursday, wake up. Game time. The weather is rocking. It was like, early in the morning, like, this was what we came here for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was nice.
When
The
they got
sun was
breakfast.
out. We went and got some breakfast from the Bamboo
Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He tried some saltfish.
Something she ordered, but I tried
But no,
hers,
it
right?
it just came with it.
Oh, it came with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I had tried saltfish before, and I ain't like it. But this saltfish I tried, it tasted better than the saltfish that I had originally from somebody who was Jamaican. It just wasn't good. So, but this saltfish was pretty good. And
I liked it. It was cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't special.
Yeah, but it was good.
I don't know what they say. It's a favorite among the Anguillan locals. They love saltfish. We end up learning that they got it from what? This Canada thing.
Yeah,
The
like
salt.
the Norwegians or whatever. Like, because it's cod. And cod there's no
It's
cod
a cold
down
weather
there.
fish.
Yeah,
Right?
like it's further up north. There's no cod down there, so.
They like saltfish. I liked it, but it wasn't nothing special about it.
Yeah.
But they supposedly they love it in Anguilla.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
favorite.
one of their things.
It's one of their favorite meals.
You know,
yeah.
it was fine. We also got some Johnny cakes. It was fine.
I like the Johnny cakes a lot personally because that's a big thing down there too, right?
Yeah.
Is that like Anguillan thing or Caribbean thing? You know,
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I hadn't heard of Johnny cakes at any other place, but I don't know.
Okay. I want to say I heard of it before. No, but I like the Johnny cakes a lot.
Yeah.
Like a
I mean,
bread,
it was
like a
bread.
muffin.
Yeah, like it was just like a bread.
I liked it though.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be stuffed with something for some reason.
I thought it was
don't know.
going to be sweeter, like a donut or a beignet or something, but it wasn't. It was just, you know. But nonetheless, it was good.
I liked it. Yeah.
But you know, we had our breakfast.
I had the biscuits
and gravy.
and gravy with the eggs on top. Oh, that shit was good as fuck. I like me some good biscuits and gravy. If you can do it right, I like biscuits and gravy. It was good.
I don't remember what I got.
You got eggs, bacon, potatoes. I think a salad on the side with the saltfish on it. Yeah, you got something like pretty traditional.
Yeah.
And we had mimosas. You can make your own mimosas, right?
Yeah.
The mimosas was free. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They were good too.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like if you make them good, they're good.
First of all, we had the complimentary breakfast packet.
Yeah.
So breakfast was on the house always. So that was my little taste of all inclusive. My little small little taste was breakfast. Because I did love the fact that we can go to breakfast at any restaurant on this resort and that shit was free.
Yeah.
I love that. Eat as much as you want, that shit was free. I did like that. So I got a little taste of all inclusive.
So so we had reserved the Moke, which is the little orange car that we was riding around in. So after he actually had to leave breakfast in the middle of it to go finish registering so that we can get it. But after
because they showed up at 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we was eating breakfast. We probably got down there at like 8:30, probably. But our breakfast extended past 9 in the morning. So I had to get up like at 8:50 in the morning, leave the breakfast table what I was eating so I can go and make sure I'm at the table to get us signed up for this Moke because they showed up at 9 o'clock at the front, in the lobby of the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
Because people, you ain't want them to get all reserved up. You know what I'm saying? And we, so I had to get up.
Well, we already reserved it.
Yeah, I had to go and sign up for it. Boom, blah,
Give them
blah,
like
blah.
a copy of the license and get like the little temporary license for
Yeah.
the day. So that was cool. Then we, so now we had a car to ride around and explore the island. We went back to the room, chill for a little bit. Then we hopped in the boat. And we played our music. They had like a little speaker box. Because the actual speakers ain't work. So they had like a little Bluetooth speaker box that we had to bring. He brought his alcohol, smuggled it out, wrapped up in a towel. I had my big old hat on. We take off. He riding on the other side of the road. I'm passenger riding.
She had to kind of, remind me here and there. Because it was a little confusing here and there riding
like
on the other side.
turns and stuff.
She would kind of make sure that I was on the side of the road I was supposed to be on every now.
Yeah.
So that was a big help.
Yeah. At one point, my hat got blown off my head. He had to hurry up and pull over.
Yeah, all I hear is, oh my God. I'm thinking something happened. I'm like, I thought something big happened.
I hurt myself. I hit my nail on the pole.
Okay.
Trying to reach back for my
I'm like,
hat.
what the hell happened? She's like, my hat flew off. I'm like, I'm thinking something. I don't know what the fuck I thought happened. The way you kind of reacted.
You said you thought I dropped my purse.
I thought your phone was something important fell out or something. I don't know. I just pulled that thing over to the side of the road. Went out, got her hat. I like that experience. I like that added something. You know what I'm saying?
Some adventure.
Yeah, a little sugar to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was kind of cool. Your hat flew off and shit. Got off, boom, got out when he got it. Then we just continued down the road, playing our music in Anguilla.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We riding around thinking that we finding new little places to go. Turns out we riding around in a circle.
Riding around in circles and shit, and found a nice little spot to take pictures and shit.
Which turned out to be the salt pond.
That's
We
fun
didn't
that
know
we
it at
ended
the
up coming
time.
back to do some salt mining or farming or whatever you
Yeah,
want to.
salt
Salt picking, and later on salt harvesting. Later on in the week, we ended up doing. Or was it the?
It was later on in the week.
Yeah.
That was Thursday. We didn't go back until Sunday.
Sunday? Okay, yeah. So that was a great time. That was one of my favorite moments. Just being with you and the moat. We in this foreign, you know what I'm saying?
Riding around. I wish we would have gone down. It's under British, yeah.
Yeah, under British rule.
British rule.
So we, in the Caribbean, but under British rule in this place that I think a lot of people you probably didn't even know what the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying?
One of the things that I wanted us to do that we didn't get to do because I directed us and I sent us in the wrong direction was get some of that barbecue. All the barbecue was that way that we was supposed to go. But I said, no, I don't think this is right. I think
when we went around in a circle?
Yeah.
And then
the barbecue was heading down towards the airport.
If we'd have went down that way and rode past the barbecue spot, you would have messed with it?
On our way back.
Okay, on the way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
On our way back. I would have been like, let's get some of this barbecue.
That barbecue smelled good. Every time we rode past the barbecue spots, it smelled very good.
And I didn't want to say it while we was in there. But in my mind, I was just like, damn, I fucked up.
Oh, across your mind?
Yeah, across my mind. I'm like, man. Like, when we was riding out to the ferry and we was riding out to the airport. And when we was coming back. I'm like, man, I fucked up. This was the way we were supposed to go. But I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, yeah, I was wrong in the moment. I'm like, it's okay. Because let me tell you something about Anguilla and those streets. They're not evenly paved. So it's bumpy and it's lumpy. And if you got motion sickness, you going to feel it. And I get motion sickness. And I was feeling it. It didn't really, when we were riding around in the moat, I was feeling it a little bit. Not so much where I felt like I needed to say something because it was hot. I knew we wasn't going to be out long anyway. But, like...
I ain't feel nothing in the moment. Maybe because I was driving.
But it's different when you drive.
Yeah, because I'm in control, yeah.
It's different when you drive because I get motion sick and car sick, but I don't ever feel it when I'm driving.
You're right about that, yeah.
So we're out, we take some photos and everything. Get a little thinking we explore and end up finding out we circle in the same block. Then we stop at a grocery store to get some alcohol. It's a grocery store. They don't even have liquor stores. If you want to, you go into the regular grocery store and they just got a row. They just have an aisle for just straight up liquor.
Yeah.
Just straight up liquor. They had They had a cognac champagne. It looked nasty. It looked nasty.
It probably was. I would have tried it out though. If I knew it was a champagne. I didn't realize it was cognac champagne.
Would it have really been it might have just had some bubbles. It might have just been cognac with bubbles in it.
Maybe.
It would have been nasty. It would have wasted the money. But we went in there because we wanted to buy a local rum. And it was called Pirate. Did you take a picture of it? Okay, so it'll be a picture of Pirate. It was called Pirate. And we bought that. And then we came outside and there was this lady selling like some type of sugarcane drink. I tasted it. And I'm like, yeah, it's not so bad. But if you look at my face is saying, oh, it's not good.
We bought the Pirate because the dude that took us to the Four Seasons from the airport recommended it. Because you asked him about what's a local rum.
But I also asked Chavis.
He said the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
He said Pirate as well.
Okay, I ain't know.
So, you know, like, and Pirate really is like a thing down there because I'm gonna tell you, they have it at the bars. When we went to Salt, they set us up with like a shot, and then they was using that Pirate rum for that shot, that green shot that we drank.
Yeah, they did.
They put that in there, so they, you know, they try to support their locals.
Yeah, because you know, when you're in the Caribbean, rum is the drink of the Caribbean. So
yeah.
You know, we was in the Caribbean, so we wanted to do as Caribbeans do. When in the Caribbean, you do as the Caribbeans do. You know what I'm saying? So we wanted
to
the culture.
We in a different area. I mean, like if their specialty is rum, like my biggest thing is like I want to go somewhere where they're selling like local rum so we can get some, because why not? You know, so we did. I didn't like it.
Yeah, when you travel, you experience the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just go somewhere and do the shit that you can do here. There, like, you might as well stay here.
Like the driver, when they was taking us, I was asking them like, okay, what kind of, you know, like easy food place y'all got around here? First thing he says, like, well, you know, they don't have anything like McDonald's or anything like that. I'm thinking to myself, who the hell wants McDonald's?
A lot of people.
I know. You're right. A lot of people do, but I don't.
The kids, you know, kids out there vacationing. They ain't had no McDonald's, none of that fast food shit out there, which was amazing. You know
I mean, realistically, they didn't have any American restaurants, none of that stuff. Like if you like, the fastest food they had was those barbecue stands.
Yeah.
Which smelled delicious.
Is great.
So, you know, but we went, picked up the alcohol. I got this little juice drink that I ain't never drank.
She did not drink it. That junk sat in the refrigerator. We took it back to the room. That drink sat in the refrigerator the whole time.
Sure did. And then so when we got back to the room, so we got the moat because later that night we had a horseback riding experience set up. So we got back to the room, we was chilling, we changed our clothes. Did we? No, I didn't. We didn't change our clothes. What did we do? We went to the pool. We went to the pool. We went to the pool.
Back. We went to the pool. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the pool.
We went to the pool.
To the adult side.
Went to the adult side, yeah.
We was down there drinking a little bit, eating.
That shit was cool.
Sleeping. We saw these iguanas.
We took our pictures on them. They got the famous
no, not that.
brick chairs.
Yeah,
because I had got the dude.
Yep.
You had the dude out there. I want to say it was something. I'm gonna tell you, it was something. That dude. That was his name.
The lights come on.
He looked familiar. It was two people out there that look familiar to me, and I'm keep trying to figure out where I feel like I've seen these motherfuckers from before. Or maybe they just doppelgangers. Maybe they look like the Anguilla version of some American motherfucker.
Yeah, maybe.
But him, he looked like somebody I feel like I've seen before. And the girl, you ain't really get a good look at her, but the girl that I got the moat from looked like somebody I've been around or seen before. But the people, period, was great.
Yeah.
The people in Anguilla,
really nice.
Everybody is nice. The service on the resort, the people outside the resort, the people are A+ great.
Really personable. You know, like they're all quick to have a good conversation with us. It was a lot of people. They just remembered us. I mean, like I know it wasn't a busy time, so I guess I can kind of understand how they could remember us a little bit more than any other time, especially when it's like it was only a handful of black people there. And we said
it was still impressive though.
Yeah.
Even way, it was enough people there.
Yeah, and it's like they might not remember our name, but they remember us. We even saw our waiter when we was riding back to the hotel in the moat. He stopped in the street and was like, "Hey!"
Oh, one thing I forgot when we was at the little Wednesday, the first night of the concert, it was an NBA player there.
Oh yeah. I don't remember his name.
Terrence Ross. She's not familiar with him. You got to watch the NBA and really watch it to know who he is. Like, he ain't no big name.
I think his wife is like a MMA fighter or something like that. Like
really?
a female one. Because I had to Google him to see who he was.
And his wife pop up. When you Google him, his wife pop up.
And she was like
I ain't
in
looking
like
to
some
her.
fighting clothes. Like she be doing stuff.
Yeah, I ain't looking to her, but I did see that his wife popped up. And I did click on her because I saw that he was with a chick. That's what really confirmed to me that it was 100% him because it was night. It was like 10 o'clock at night or some shit. It was dark out there. So, but when I saw him, I sort of instantly recognized. I was like, this turns wrong. So when I Googled him to show you what he looked like this is an NBA player. His wife pops up as an option when you type his name, his wife. And, you know, when you see pictures of him, I saw a picture of her, and I saw he was with a white chick. And I was like, I ain't really had to look a lot at her and the picture to tell that it was the same chick. I'm like, it's definitely him there. Yeah. But I never looked into her profile to see who the hell she was. But she popped up, so I guess that tells you that she's somebody. We saw them a bunch of times there. Like they would eat breakfast with us and shit. Yeah.
But you know, so we get back to the room, we go to the beach and everything, we chill. We get back to the room, shower, get ready to go horseback ride. We hop in the moat. Wes drive us down there. We pass it because we don't know where it is. Circle back around and then we find it. It was like in a little cut. That damn horseback riding, man. I have not been on a horse. I have not ever been horseback riding. I've rode ponies when I was little. But I've never been on no horse.
Probably the same here. And if I did, I vaguely remember. I'm not even 100% sure I have, but I'm sure that I have, most likely.
Yeah.
But not as an adult.
Yeah. It was, you tell me about your horseback riding.
My horseback riding experience, you go there. You know what I'm saying? You hop on the horses, they give you a horse. You don't pick your horse or nothing, they just pick the horse for you. Boom. You walk up onto the stand that elevates you enough to be able to get on the horse. Boom. You get on the horse. There's a black guy and a white lady there. I guess they run this whole little company. You know what I'm saying?
She owns it.
Oh, she owns it?
But he's just one of the guys that she used that handles the tours.
Okay. So he's the one that's taking us on this little journey. He got a horse. So she got a white horse, I got a brown horse. Boom. It's him, he's first. Her behind him, then me last. We following him. We walking on the little road, the street that you drive cars on. Boom, we on the horse. Boom. Then we turn over to the beach.
When we first stepped out onto the road before we got to the beach, my horse is just like breathing on hard, huffing and puffing. I started getting a little nervous. I'm like, oh, I'm too heavy, I'm too fat. My horse, he can't carry me. he breathing on hard because of me.
Yeah.
So I already kind of start feeling bad and feeling like, man, maybe this wasn't a good idea. Before we even get to the beach. I'm already like, I don't know, man. Like, my horse don't like me. I don't think he like me. I think he mad because I weigh too much, and he huffing and puffing because he considering how he gonna get me off of him. Already, I'm thinking this, and we ain't even make it to the beach yet.
Right. So yeah, we get to the beach. I think I was pretty cool a little bit leading to the beach, but once we got on the beach, my horse started doing that huffing and puffing shit. Like, And then they looked back at me.
Like he mad.
I felt like he was looking at me like, nigga, I wish you would look at me the wrong way. So I'll run his ass off this motherfucker. Nigga, I'll fall and break your leg. Well, I was like, I kept thinking about this, y'all. Leaning, just falling over on my leg on the side and breaking my leg. I just had so many visions of that. But my horse was doing the same thing every time. Because it had the little mouth guard on it. I think that shit is uncomfortable. Even though they probably used to it, probably still uncomfortable. I'm sure they hate it.
Yeah.
They probably want to chill. You know what I'm saying? They got strangers on their back. They still, you know what I'm saying, they animals, but they still got feelings. So I'm going through the same thing that she going through. I didn't know, because I'm behind her, and my horse was slow. Her horse was keeping up with the guy that was leading us. My horse was always lagging behind. The dude in the front kept yelling at me, "You got to kick the horse so it can keep up. Make it run." No. I'm like, kick the horse. I'm like, man, I'm trying. I don't want to kick this motherfucker too hard. Because they give you very quick instructions. It ain't
real
like no.
quick.
It's like, man, put it left, put it like, kick it to make it go. Let's go. I'm like, man, look. So we on the beach. Boom. I'm trying to keep
when
up.
we got on the beach, we're walking along the shore, so the water is rushing up to, like rushing up to the horse's hooves. My horse don't want to get wet. So we on the line, or the person that we're following, he's walking, his horse seems to be fine. My horse is walking fine, but then as soon as that water rush up, he starts going up this way, up further up onto the sand, and then he'll come back down, and then he'll, and then I'm holding on to his reins. He keeps throwing his head down, like trying to make sure that I'm not holding his reins too tight, almost like, bitch, you don't control me. And I'm like, and then he kept trying to like he going wherever he want to go. So I'm trying to pull the reins to kind of keep him straight, and he ain't give a fuck about what I was doing. He ain't care about what I was doing. He ain't want to listen to me. So then it gets to a point where I'm just like, I'm sorry. I know you're uncomfortable. I know you don't like this, but let's just get through it and we'll be okay.
I was talking to my horse too. I kept calling him. I called him by the wrong fucking name. That's probably why I kept looking at him. I kept calling him Mandy or whatever. What's his name? Maddie?
I don't know.
I kept calling him whatever the fuck his name was. I was calling him something else.
Mine was
if his name was Mandy, I was calling him Maddie. If his name was Maddie, I was calling him Mandy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember what mine was anymore, but it started with an L. It was
I kept whispering his ear.
or something like that.
Come on, I was like, come on, Mindy. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be, you know what I'm saying, dude. Because that motherfucker was kept every now and then. Look back at me. I'm like, oh.
All I know is that we're walking. My horse stops, looks out at the water, and then turn back and sees that the person we're following is like far ahead of us, and he just takes off running.
Yeah, I seen her horse took off one time, just took off. I'm like, oh shit. She held on though, you know what I'm saying? She held on to that motherfucker, but it took off. I'm like, oh shit.
But like the first time it did it, it wasn't like that long of a distance. So we caught up, and then he stopped and chilled. And I said, okay.
Because mine did it one time. Hers did it first. Mine did it later on. Like, took off. I'm like, oh, shit. I had to motherfucking, you got to pull them reins to make them stop. But
that mine ain't give a fuck about those reins. And then when it stopped, though, at that point, that's when I realized, I'm like, okay, if you can run, I ain't too heavy. So you just mad that I'm on your back.
You definitely ain't too heavy. Big Sean, them horses ain't feel us. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something.
I know you probably felt like it did.
That damn horse having above it, I'm like,
that motherfucker was, it was probably mad that it had to go walking.
So at this point, we ride, and now I'm pleading with the horse. Please don't run anymore. I'm so sorry. And honestly, at this point, I'm over it. We ain't got to do this horseback ride no more. I got my experience. I was done. We had a whole
halfway through it, I was done. I was like, man, I'm ready to go back. and get the fuck off these horses.
I was
You know what I'm
done.
saying? I was ready. You know what I'm saying? But we got some beautiful pictures out of it.
Yeah.
And then we went into the water. That was my favorite part because that's something you see on TV. You see people
Yeah.
do. You know what I'm saying?
We was walking in the water.
We actually went into the water with the horses. On
My
the beach.
horse was threatening me.
I feel like my horse didn't really mind the water as much as she said hers did. She said hers was.
When the lady
Mine
asked
ain't really
us,
mind the water. I think.
When the lady, this is how scared. This is how punked my horse had me. My horse had me punked. When the lady showed up at the second beach, and she was just like, "Do you want to take your horse into the water?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't think my horse likes the water. I don't want to go down there because he's not happy. I don't think he likes it." And she's just like, "No, like it's fine." And it was only because Wes was like,
Yeah, because you asked me, right?
I was just like, "Wes, are you gonna go get in the water?"
I didn't cooperate.
And you was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get in the water."
'Cause
this is a part of the experience.
Yeah, I'm like, man, when we on especially on a vacation, I'm like, man, I want the full. I'm risking it all. That's kind of like because in my head I was like, man, this shit don't seem the most safe because these horses look like they're ready to snap at any moment. But I'm just like, man, we on vacation. I mean, chances are I'm gonna hold on to the chance that they not. And some things is a little. You toe the line when you're on vacation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but in the back of my head, I didn't want to do it. Logic, it was like my heart was saying no. My head said, yeah, that's what it was. My head said, no, we gotta do this shit.
I was 100% done. The only reason why I went along with it is because he said, yeah, man, I'm getting a full experience. And when he said that, that made me think about how much this whole full experience costs. And I'm like, all right, let me do it. The guy that we was following had to hold the reins to my horse so we can go through because my horse was wild. He took off running on me twice. The third time he ain't run, but he walking down towards the water like he trying to drown me. I was scared of my horse. My horse had me punked. I didn't even want to I'm sitting here worried that the horse might hate it so much and throw me off. That's why I was like, I don't know. I don't think my horse wants to get wet. I was scared. I was so ready to get off that damn horse. When we got back, Wes was just like, I think my horse, what'd you say? You said you think your horse ready to get back?
Yeah.
I said, I'm ready to get back.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm fucking ready to get back.
Those horses was ready to get back and chill and do their horse shit. Whatever the horses do.
When I saw that lady, because she met us at the halfway point before we turned around and started heading back, a part of me was just like, oh yes, please let her be like, yeah, so I'm just going to take the horses and we're going to put you in the car and ride y'all back to the ranch. Like, that's what I was really hoping for because I was done. My thighs were so sore. I was gripping that fucking horse so tight with my legs. It's seaside horse riding. If y'all go to Anguilla and y'all decide that y'all want to,
okay, seaside horse riding.
Then y'all think maybe y'all want to do some ocean horse riding. They're the only ones that do it.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a lot. So after that, we was stressed and worn out. So that was the end of our second day, our first whole day, because we ain't do nothing else after that.
That was the second. Yeah, that was the first whole day.
Yeah, first whole day.
Yeah, we went back, chilled. Every time we left the resort, it always felt good to come back.
Yeah.
It's just like coming back. Four Seasons Resort, it's just when you turn onto that roadway, going down the road to get to the resort, beautiful. It just was like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
You just like, all right, back home, back in luxury. You know what I'm saying? So, came back. I don't know. That was the party. We probably chilled out. Maybe got something to eat. I don't know.